Welcome back, everybody. We're back here at Ricky Gwynn Stadium. We are about half an hour, maybe 40 minutes away from kickoff of the quarterfinal round of the 3A playoffs featuring the Yuma Catholic Shamrocks. They're going to be taking on the Thatcher Eagles tonight. And with me right now is head coach Rhett Stallworth, who just popped in. And, Coach, your teams are marked by two things: toughness and smarts. Why are those both essential playing for a state title, especially in this game?
Well, they better be tough tonight. I mean, the team's a lot bigger and more physical than us, so we're going to have to man up and play tough, hard-nosed football, and then we're going to have to outsmart them and get people where they're not and hope we can pull it off.
All right, well, this week's preparation a little bit weird. We're coming off Thanksgiving. Today's Black Friday. How do you feel your team has prepped this week? How would you rate that going into this game?
I think we've prepared well. I like the preparation. I like the focus this week, and now at this point it just comes down to executing.
Okay, now that you're in the quarterfinal round, explain the magnitude of it as far as the escalation of competition, how tough it is from here on out.
Well, now that we're down to the final 8, anybody can win it. All 8 teams left are good, quality teams. They all have the capability of winning a state title, so it's kind of do or die. And at this point, if you're a senior, if you don't win, I mean, you might not ever play again.
Absolutely. And speaking of seniors, you have Jonah Leone, Adrian Perez, and Brandon Weatherby. These are 3 of your captains. How important is it for guys like these to play well and really show their leadership in a game like this?
Those guys played a couple years ago as sophomores when we lost the state championship in 3 overtimes. They won it pretty bad, and I think that they've been able to share those stories and those thoughts with the rest of our team, and I think everybody's zoned in.
Okay, very good. And as far as this kind of game is concerned, I mean, the name of any given football game is winning on the scoreboard and imposing your will on the opposing team. How quickly does that need to be established in a game like this?
In a game like this, we'd like to get the lead early, so make them play from behind, and it gets them out of their game plan. They can't just run the ball and eat up the clock. Make them start to want to throw the football, and then if they got to throw the football, we'll pull away.
Okay, in a game like this, I mean, you talked to me earlier this week about Thatcher. Their strength appears to be their trench warfare or their trench play in the offensive defensive lines. What does Yuma Catholic need to do to win that trench battle tonight?
We just need to fire off. We need to play our game, not overly compensate for it. We've got enough bodies that we can fire out. We're going to rotate linemen, keep fresh bodies on their guys that are going 2 ways, and hopefully wear them out and go from there. Okay,
very good. And as far as your quarterback is concerned, Richard Stallworth, and Jagan Cleary's here tonight. Watching him, as a sophomore, and comparing him with Jagan a little bit, what does he need to do that Jagan did to kind of rend more success for the Shamrocks?
They just need to go out and execute and run the system. Don't try and make crazy plays. Just go run the system and everything will take care of itself. Don't try to overcompensate for anything. You can go out and do enough for us to win the game, but you don't have to go out and try to win it on your own. That type of thing. If they do that, that's when they make mistakes.
All right, well, Rhett, we certainly wish you the very best tonight. Shamrocks taking on Thatcher in the quarterfinal round. You're going to catch the highlights tonight on Friday Night Lights. So we're certainly excited to give you those highlights, and of course we'll give you the result of tonight's game as well. So playoff football, you gotta love it. All right, we got more coming up right after this.